the Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio models, as you see it right here today, is finished. The final versions are being built this month, and this is going to be it for this Giorgio platform. So, to pay homage from what this Alfa Romeo Stelvio and the Giorgio platform has brought us from 2017 all the way into this 2024 model, I want to tell you guys my 5 favorite features of the 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio, and not just features, 5 cool things you're going to love about this Stelvio QV. Let's get right to it. A big shout out to Alfa Romeo Lakeland here in Florida for letting me take a look and spin around this 2024 Stelvio Quadrifoglio done in Volcano Black. If you guys are interested in this car or any other models they have here in their lineup, make sure you guys check the link in the description, check out their website, give their phone number a call, and get one of these beautiful models before it's too late. Now before we get started, look at this spec, because we have beautiful Volcano Black metallic paint, new 3+3 tri-LED lights for the 2024 model year. We have gloss black 21-inch wheels, red calipers, white script for the Brembo brakes, the cloverleaf badge on the side, and we also have new tri-LEDs in the front, but also new clear LEDs in the rear tail lamps with quad exhaust tips, Q4 intelligent all-wheel drive system. As you see that Q4 badge, you can see the black roof rails and the panel roof up top as well. This is beautiful with this Quadrifoglio styling, and it was hard for me to cut it down to just 5 things, or 5 of my favorite things about this car, or this SUV, shall I say. But I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna see if you guys agree or disagree. Now, number 1, you thought I was gonna start on the exterior. No, it's in the interior. My number 1 favorite thing about the new 2024 model year Quadrifoglios is not the beautiful Alcantara on the steering wheel or red start stop button, you know, not the column mounted paddle shifters or anything like that. My number 1 thing, can you guys guess it? To start would be, bam, the 3D carbon fiber trim. This is new for this model year, and while this is really cool to look at, it's also cooler to feel, because the 3D carbon fiber trim, it actually feels how it looks. Does that make sense? Normally when you see carbon fiber, like on the steering wheel here, it has a glossy texture. You can tell that that looks smooth, right? It looks finished. This here looks more like a wicker basket kind of feel, because it's 3D, right? And it feels that way as well. This is an exposed weave in the carbon fiber. There are not too many other cars besides Maserati that I know that has carbon fiber like this. And listen, again, you can actually hear my fingers going between the weaves there, all right? And obviously I'm not scratching it there, but you can hear that it's actually hitting weaves. It's not gliding smoothly across the carbon. It's actually making noise, which is crazy to have such a cool carbon fiber in this car. And with the Stelvio, you even get over the Giulia, the big door over the cup holders, which makes the piece even larger. 3D carbon fiber in the 2024 Stelvio Quadrifoglio. I'll take it any day of the week. Now, you guys probably already guessed what my number 2 favorite thing about this Stelvio Quadrifoglio is for the 2024 model year, and that's the new tri-LED headlamps. Now, I have one with the indicator on so you guys can see the switchback LED lights, but what's really cool about this is the black housing against the black car, which makes them blend in even more. But then you see those 3+3 LEDs pop out, which look cool. And they're callback, the styling is a callback to previous model year Alfa Romeos from the past. So it's not just something they did it to pay homage. Now with that, you also see the LED headlamp as well. You will see the orange reflector here as well. And then there's 2 hidden gems. There's the Alfa Romeo script in the top eyebrow here. And then there's one that you guys aren't going to be able to see through the camera, but there's actually in between the first 2 here, right here, is a Quadrifoglio cloverleaf in the housing of the headlight to let you know that you have the Quadrifoglio cloverleaf model. All right, so with that said, that's just a cool detail to add through. But overall, I love the way that these lights look, and they just take the Alfa Romeo Stelvio up in class, in technology, and overall feel. And this is a small update for some, but a big update for Alfa Romeo. I feel like, I know that it has new clear LED tail lamps, but we've had clear LED tail lamps in Alfas in the past. We haven't had tri-LEDs quite like this. Now when it comes to styling, Number 3 for me is the overall looks of the Stelvio Quadrifoglio. This is one beautiful and timeless looking SUV, which is why it's kept most of its styling design since its debut in 2017. And I am not mad at it at all. I think it might have been 2016. Either way, look at how aggressive this thing looks. The front fascia, the recognizable Scudetto and Trelleborg right there in the center. This is so aggressive, and then adding the 3+3 headlights, which I added for my number 2. But then you have the shark fin gills right here in the hood. Again, looking super aggressive, but also functional for what's underneath it. We'll talk about in just a moment. The 21-inch wheels you can get here. And as you guys can see, the clover leaf, which is very important to Alfa Romeo's history. We know that very well. Look at this side profile, the haunches in the rear as well for the wheel wells. Look at how it sits. Look at the stance on this thing. It is beautiful. The quad exhaust tips, check that out. Check out the aggressive rear diffuser. I mean, it's sporty but aggressive at the same time, and it gives off a feel of no normal SUV. This thing, you see this thing, and it looks like it can tear up the road. This is 4 right here. Number 4. How could you not have an Alfa Romeo, let alone a Quadrifoglio variant, and not have what's underneath that hood be the most special thing and one of your favorite things that you enjoy about the car? I'm going to say, after driving these for so many years, this is like no other. And more car enthusiasts throughout the years have given it its flowers, its praises, and they understand and appreciate what we have here, which is basically a Ferrari-derived, a Ferrari V6, shall I say. It's a V8, but with the 2 cylinders cut off, but this is a Ferrari block, basically, all right? So, Ferrari-derived engine, Giorgio platform, which we already know and respect and love for what it can do, handling and cornering and everything as well, with the 50-50 weight distribution in this vehicle, all right? The carbon fiber drive shaft, and then you add intelligent Q4 all-wheel drive with this 505 horsepower, 443 pound-feet beast, 2.9 liter V6, all right? This is gonna get you from 0 to 60 in about 3.6 seconds and a top speed of 177 miles per hour. This is it right here. And again, these Quadrifoglio variants are not going to be the same come the 2025 model year. With that being said, this is going to be it. Like I said, they're building their last models that are going to be on this platform that's going to have this specific power plant. And that is something to talk about and appreciate while you still have it here. So this is going to be my favorite thing, is the power plant, right? But I also enjoy the noise that it makes. So that's going to go hand in hand, right? You get a power plant like this, you're going to sound like this. And the 5th and final coolest fact and feature about this 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio itself is, well, not the exterior, not the power plant, the sound, the materials, or anything like that. It's actually its name and what it stands for. This was Alfa Romeo's first SUV, and they decided to name it after the Stelvio past. Now, if you don't know much about the Stelvio past, well, Alfa Romeo has a reputation of creating some of the coolest desired cars, and this one being named after the Stelvio Pass, which is a mountain pass in northern Italy that borders Switzerland and has an elevation of 2,757 meters above sea level. Now, it's also the highest paved mountain pass in the Eastern Alps. And with that said, that should indicate that this isn't just your typical SUV, and Alfa intended for this car to be driven fast and handle very well, which why it's one of the fastest SUVs on the planet, or at least it was at some point, because this thing went around the Nürburgring. And if you don't know what the Nürburgring is, definitely get Google out, because the Nürburgring is one of the coolest, if not one of the best tracks available to mankind. Now, this thing went around the Nürburgring in 7 minutes 51 seconds. The previous production SUV was 8 seconds slower than this Alfa Romeo Stelvio. So Alfa Romeo really wanted to give us something special, when it came to this SUV, and I think that they did. I think that mission was accomplished. So how did I do? Did you guys agree with me on this being the 5 coolest things about the 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio, or just the Stelvio Quadrifoglio cool facts itself? Is there anything you want to add down in the comments below? Some things I missed or you disagree with? Drop those comments. And with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, check the links down in the description where we have the link to Alfa Romeo Lakeland, also their phone number. Give them a call, get this model out of here and in your driveway. Now make sure you guys also give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.